If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Vancouver, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Raptors. Quite a bit of space between these two.
Seeing where the Ravens are, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Arenas in at the point guard position. And for Vancouver, we've got Butler, and it's Weber in at the power forward position. Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Pass to Mirasan. Sinks that one from the post.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Here's Lewis. Here's Billups. No good with the triple. Here's Lever. Lets it fly. And Arenas pulls it down. First quarter of play, a minute in. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He misses the free throw. That one misses. For Vancouver, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. 4-3. The shot no good.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1 for 4 shooting.
Toronto passing it around. Here's Arenas. Butler covering.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Lever. Last game for him, he had 14. Weber passes to Lever. Here's Weber. Pass to Lever. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, here's Mirasan. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
We got this. We got this.
And And the second free throw is good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Pass to Arenas. Here's Lewis. Butler covering. Here's Billups. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Lewis. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Ball's going up the court. Here's Mirasan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Billups. Off target from outside.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Lever passes to Butler. They set the pick. Nice move. And that one drops.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Pass to Arenas. And the shot's good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Ravens have gone only 3 for 9 to the floor.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Hibbert. No made baskets yet. To the right side. Here's Arenas. Fires it from 18. Vancouver with a rebound. Mirasan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Arenas. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for the Raptors, Roy Hibbert at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Towns, he's checked in for Vancouver. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Vancouver leading by 5. And here they go. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mirasan's got 9.
I just love the ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pass to Billups.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Vancouver making a switch here. George is checked in.
Substitution for your Ravens, number 3, George.
Lewis passes to Arenas. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Vancouver leading by 5. Outside Butler. Lever passes to Towns. Good on the shot.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Billups. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Lewis can't get it to go. Vancouver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Butler passes to Lever. Vancouver moving the ball around. Back to Butler. George for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Man, can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Towns. Lets it go. And it's Toronto with a rebound. This game against Vancouver is the first time they've met this year.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Fires the 3. George. It's good on the putback. And Vancouver leads by 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Toronto calls timeout. We have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
Raptors trail by 10. Here's Arenas, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Here's Lever. George outside. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Kessler a screen. Here's Arenas. It's rebounded by George.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to McGee. Here's Korver. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lever. Another 3 for Vancouver.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Arenas. 6 points for him.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Lever passes to George. Here's Korver. Pass to Lever. George sets a screen. There's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Arenas. Buries it from 3. Arenas has got 9 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
George outside. Pass to Korver. Here's McGee. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Arenas. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Vancouver. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Korver in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. Mirasan, the pass to Weber. Here's Lever. Releases, and he hits the jumper for two. Lever's got his second basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Phillips' shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Havlicek passes to Hibbert. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. That one falls. Mirasan's got 13.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Over to the wing. Toronto passing it around. And there's a pick. Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless. And he drives in. Count that bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Weber. Here's Korver. To the wing on the left. And here's Butler. Here's Weber. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Here's Billups. The rebound by Lever. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. Towns, he's checked in for Vancouver. Here's Hibbert. Pass to Havlicek. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16. And again, Toronto, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Weber passes to Korver. Here's Weber. And it's blocked. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Lewis. Here's Billups. From downtown. Vancouver with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Just 5 on the clock. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Vancouver leading by 13. Pass to Weber. Here's Korver. Now Butler. Lets it fly from 18. A rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert's got 4 rebounds now. Toronto passing it around. The 3-ball. Phillips' shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Arenas. Here's Billups. Here's Lewis. 15 in his last outing. Let's go with a 3. Arenas' shot is off. Vancouver leading by 13. Here's Lever. 7 points in the game. Butler passes to Weber. Now Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Pass to Hibbert. Here's Lewis. Butler covering. Here's Arenas. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Raptors trail by 15. Lewis passes to Arenas. Pass to Lewis. Jacks up a 3. Vancouver with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
To the wing, right side. Here's Arenas. 11 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Money from 17 feet out. Arenas has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Vancouver calls timeout. Toronto making a switch here. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Here's Lever. 7 points in the game. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Lever's got 9.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Arenas passes to Kessler. Vancouver with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Mirasan. Back to McGee. Now here's George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mirasan. It's rebounded by Polonis. Raptors trail by 15. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. McGee with a steal. Here's Mirasan. Second chance shot. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Arenas. Poke loose. Here's Billups. Driving in. And here's McGee. From deep. Mirasan, the pass to George. Another 3 for Vancouver.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so it's Vancouver sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint.
They can use his size as well.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. This Rookie of the Year race has been fun. Solid draft class.
I think these kids have it easy, Ernie. My draft class, 87, it was stacked.
Yeah, that's right. You had no chance of making Rookie of the Year.
Wait, well, I wouldn't say that now. I was on the all-rookie team. Second.
For real?
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Raptors trail by 21. We've got Butler, and it's Weber in at the 4. Toronto passing it around. Here's Lewis. And a miss there on the triple.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And for Toronto. And it's Arenas in at point. Here's Lewis. No points so far. Pass to Billups. Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. High arcing shot. Another shot. Mirasan, that's good. Mirasan's got 15.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Arenas. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 15 points in the game.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Weber. Here's Mirasan. 5 to shoot. Rebound Toronto.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Here's Lewis. Here's Arenas. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Lever passes to Weber. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the Raptors call time here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Billups. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Billups to the inside. Hibbert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Raptors, Roy Hibbert. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Vancouver making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Good on both. Here's Lever. 9 points in the game. Pass to Weber. Now Butler. Rebound Toronto. Hibbert's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Intercepted. From outside the arc. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Arenas. He's got 17. No good. Good work defensively by Towns. Butler passes to Lever. Pulls up, high post. And it's Vancouver with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Arenas. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Here's Lever. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Billups gets it to go.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Weber. Towns down low. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got 6 points.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
Here's Billups. Five on the clock. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Substitution on the court.
The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Havlicek passes to Lewis. Toronto passing it around. George with the block. And he recovers it. To the middle. Corver, that one's good.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Toronto shooting 41% in this game. To the right side. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Towns. Corver passes to Butler. Missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Arenas. 17 points in the game. The fader. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. Vancouver has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. George passes to Towns. George outside. Now here's Butler. He takes it in. Kicks it out Towns. Lets the three fly. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Arenas. He's got 19. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by George.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Towns passes to Corver. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lewis. Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
To the paint. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And there's the lob. McGee with a steal. Pass to George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 10.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Havlicek. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And finished off by Kessler. Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McGee. Here's Corver. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Corver's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Vancouver cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
he'll be
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Detroit Pistons. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Wallace is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then it's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for the Clippers, we've got Barkley all out there with Thompson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Queen in at the 4 slot. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Clock at 6. Middleton against Thompson. Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Ball finds O'Neal. Now Thompson. Here's the 3. Here's Barkley. Back to O'Neal. The second chance effort. The shot misses. Nice defense from Wallace. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Barkley over Kirilenko, and he can't bank that one in.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Daniels passes to Wallace. And here's Kirilenko. Shoots over Barkley. That's good from Kirilenko on the assist by Wallace.
And Kirilenko's teammates want him shooting these shots because he's extremely effective from the mid-range.
Ball, the pass to Barkley. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Green the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Kirilenko against Barkley.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
That shot off the mark. Middleton dishes to Daniels. Wallace with the screen on Ball. Daniels passes to Middleton. Connects from 3-point range.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Barkley. Gets an open look and hits.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now here's Kirilenko. Shoots over Barkley. And the basket by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got his second basket of the night.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Look at the Clippers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Queen. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barkley. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Daniels passes to Wallace. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Daniels.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Barkley outside. Taken away by Karolinko. Here's Daniels. Takes it down to Middleton. Pass to Karolinko. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
Down low. And Adams with the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Ball. He has yet to score. Caught that one.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Daniels. Wallace outside. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Over Thompson. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Outside, Ball. Back to Barkley. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Ball against Daniels. Middleton outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Middleton's got 9.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Ends up going with the new group. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In the third spot, the Pistons.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Thompson inside, covered by Hamilton. Nice shot by Thompson.
This coaching staff encourages Thompson to look for a shot, especially when he's in close.
Pass to Bynum. Kick out to Hamilton. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And while not a team that likes to get out and run, they are in the top 20 in fast break points. They do leave some easy chances, I think, on the table.
Henderson's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have step progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Prince. Shoots over Johnson. Prince kicks to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Henderson, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trailed by 11. Anunoby is screen on Hamilton. Back to Anunoby. On the 3 off target. Detroit's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And Thomas, here we go. Kicks it out to Prince. The Pistons working the ball around now. Hamilton sets a screen for Prince. Johnson with the rebound.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take their shot. I don't think he's one of them.
You can tell Siakam has this action down. He knows just when to roll off the pick and receive the ball.
Wallace, the pass to Bynum. Wallace outside. Good D by Anunoby.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Henderson against Thomas. Stolen by Prince. Upside Thomas. The 3 drills the three-pointer. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Siakam left side. Henderson for 3. Doesn't go for him. Chris Middleton has been on display for Detroit. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pistons?
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Adams. Wallace is out there with Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Thomas. And it's Hamilton in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Thompson. Pass the ball. Back to Thompson. Barkley outside. Over Kirilenko. And it's Barkley missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Detroit. Ball, the pass to Queen. Thompson outside. Thomas against Ball. Rebounded by the Pistons. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
2 teams in the bottom of the East and West, and you said these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
Now, here's Thompson. Rip Hamilton missing his last shot. Barkley left side. Over Hamilton. Los Angeles with another miss.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Thomas's IQ is platinum level. He's outstanding at orchestrating and facilitating the offense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Free throw good, Kirilenko. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Thompson outside. Ball against Daniel. Shot clock at 6. Outside, ball. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Detroit. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Daniels from outside. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Clippers trail by 20. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Adams against O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Detroit.
Wallace a screen. Middleton outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th assist in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And the 3 ball is good. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, quite frankly, Middleton is the kind of guy that scores from all over the court. I mean, you just have to give him a little room so he can get his shot off, and he's typically knocking it down.
Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. Barkley down low. Wallace on him. And Daniels up top. Wallace outside. Adams the pass to Kirilenko. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Siakam is checked in for Barkley. Jalen Johnson comes in for Thompson. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Ball.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Daniels passes to Kirilenko. And Middleton kicks to Kirilenko. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Johnson with a screen on Kirilenko, and that one's good by Henderson.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Middleton. 15 points in the game.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up, and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
For Detroit, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
First one falls for. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
That one falls. Thompson's got 10.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Bynum sets a screen for Middleton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Johnson. Now here's Henderson. Over Daniels. Henderson, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
And Middleton kicks to Waltz. Prince the pass to Waltz. Here is Bynum. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Thompson. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Prince outside. Middleton inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Out to Henderson. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Waltz. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock.
And I'm put here to check out the numbers for Dyson Dane. Averaging about 7 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And that one falls for Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Queens checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Hamilton comes in for Wallace, and Thomas subbed in for Daniels. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On the wing, Anunoby. Henderson against Thomas. Bynum with the block. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Henderson passes to Queen. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hamilton outside. Good D by Thompson. And so it's the Detroit Pistons feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
And time now to swing it. That is more than enough of.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Here's Ball. Nothing on the board. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with Thompson. O'Neal is out there with Barkley. And it's Queen in at the 4. Barkley, no good. Pistons leading by 17. Kirilenko dishes to Daniels. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Middleton. Over Thompson. They get the rebound. That shot missing. Barkley kicks to Ball. Thompson outside. The tray. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Pistons shooting well. 50% from the floor. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
That one goes. Count it. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Ball. Still without a basket.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Kirilenko the pass to Daniels. Now Wallace. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Adams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Clippers trail by 20. Barkley right side. Double team on Barkley. Wallace against Ball. Over Wallace. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Daniels kicks to Kirilenko. Adams the pass to Wallace. Shoots over Ball. And the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
There's Z. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Daniels after the Clippers pick up 2. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Chris Middleton. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Outside, Ball. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up. He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the Pistons, Ben Wallace at the foul line for 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. Clippers trail by 20. Barkley the basketball to the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Wallace is checked in for Detroit. O'Neal hits them both. Daniels with it. 6 points for him. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. Kirilenko's got 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Ball. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Detroit leading by 20. Outside Daniel. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now, here is Barkley. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Kirilenko kicks to Hamilton. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Adams with the screen on Ball. Thomas gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Thompson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Wallace the pass to Thomas. Adams sets the pick for Thomas. Shot from free throw range. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Ball with the bucket.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Now Thomas, 10 points for him. From past the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
And Thomas very capable of knocking down the tray. Got to respect his ability to shoot the long ball.
Thompson surveying the floor. Ball kicks to Barkley. Shoots. Thomas grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Thompson, following the score by Andrei Kirilenko. Outside, Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons leading by 22. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Clippers. Thompson comes in for Barkley. Detroit also making some changes. Bynum's checked in, and it's Prince in for Andrei Kirilenko. Thompson passes to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Thomas. 13 points in the game. Adams in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Thompson kicks to Thompson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
Detroit making a switch. Wallace is checked in. And he nails the third. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Bynum. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 21. Thompson outside. And it's Ball in the corner. Jacks up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Wallace. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Anunoby outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires it up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Bynum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Thomas. Wallace with a screen on Ball. Here's Thomas. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Ball. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Detroit holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Wallace. Rip Hamilton out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Bynum in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Ball. Rip missing on the 3. Here's Thompson. The 19-footer is on the money. Thompson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. Outside Daniel. Here's Hamilton. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Boy, he can let it loose. The quick release shown by Hamilton that time.
Castro O'Neal. Thompson outside. Looks for Barkley. Gets it to him. Over Middleton. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Pistons leading by 17. Wallace with a screen for Daniels. Middleton for 3. Adams, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kirilenko comes in for Hamilton.
Detroit substitution. Adams. Andre Kirilenko.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at a decent 44% clip here. O'Neal a screen on Daniels. Thompson inside the line. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Thompson's got 21.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Pass to Adams. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Back to ball. There's the triple. Queen can't get it to go. Daniels with it. Barkley covering. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Adams with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Middleton. Adams sets the pick for Middleton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Ball. Pass to Barkley. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Drains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Daniels passes to Wallace. And here's Kirilenko. Stolen away. Thompson against Middleton. Here's O'Neal. And Adams sends it back.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now, here's Ball. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Barkley. Slams it home.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Detroit, leading by 12. Wallace the pass to Kirilenko. And another turnover here by Detroit. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Ball. O'Neal a screen on Daniel. On the wing, Thompson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pistons leading by 12. Kirilenko dishes to Daniels. To the paint. Wallace down low. Just 3 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by Wallace. The Pistons have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Middleton the pass to Karolinko. Here's Adams. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Clippers trail by 14. O'Neal a screen on Daniel. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Detroit. Wallace has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Karolinko the pass to Wallace. Wallace with a screen for Daniel. Good on the triple. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now Wallace. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Left side, Karolinko. Shoots over Barkley. That's good from Karolinko on the assist by Daniels.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Dyson Daniel.
You think he was playing the point guard spot with all those assists. I mean, the coach has to love having a player on the floor with that kind of utility. It's made their offense that much more dynamic in this game.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. And here's Daniels after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Wallace outside. It's in there.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 18. And Karolinko sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Daniel. Wallace left side.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Detroit, Ben Wallace.
And he sinks the second. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Daniels. O'Neal from long range. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hamilton dishes to Daniels. Karolinko the pass to Hamilton. Pistons passing it around. Here's Wallace, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Dyson Daniel.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Thomas surveying the D. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Kings, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And of course the Minnesota Timberwolves, not posing much of a threat right now.
Well, I think for Sacramento, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
Let's take a look at our start. For Sacramento, we've got Yakichonis, and it's Embry in at the 4. And for Minnesota, and it's Mullen in at the 3. Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the bigs. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
Here's our test, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Pass to Yakichonis. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Here's Embry, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Outside Hardaway. Launches it. No luck on that one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to our test. Here's Embry. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Mullen. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Tries it from 19. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, such a wide-open look.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
To stop the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one's good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Harrison, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Embry. Here's our test. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Hardaway, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Here's Vaughn. Minnesota again missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Harrison. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. 6 to shoot. Rebound Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort. Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Pass to Artest. Here's Mullen. Minnesota again missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. That one goes. Count it. Embry's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Parker outside. Pass to D-Box. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway finds Parker. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Sacramento leading by 7. Here's Arizon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Embry. Here's Artest. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Second finish. Down on the court is the back-to-back Ice Squad. Get down a little bit.
And how about we check the numbers for him?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Stolen by Parker. The bank shot, no good. And it's the Kings ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Pass to Artest. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Parker. Still without a bucket. Here's Mullen. Parker right side. Here's Vaughn. Minnesota again missing. The Kings lead by 11. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Arizon, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Artest. Clock at 6. Drives to the hoop, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. To the inside. Here's Bonner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Walker, and stolen by Markkanen. Ahead, here's Bonner. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Yakichonis. Over Parker. The shot by Yakichonis, no good. Pass to Hawkins. For 3. It's hauled in by White. And it's the Kings ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough, physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
Now here's Markkanen. Still no points. Dives for it. Parker outside. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Bonner. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Sacramento leading by 5. They set the pick. Plenty of space. Yes, on the jumper. 5 points in the game.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Parker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. White with it. Pass to Yakuchonis. Fires in the triple.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
56 seconds left in the first. He was all alone on that one.
Well, with Jaquez, you get that competitive streak. There he is with the answer 3.
Pass to Yakuchonis. Walker, a screen on Parker. And stolen by Hardaway. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Jaquez. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
White against Hardaway. 3-pointer Yakuchonis. And another Sacramento 3.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And here's Hardaway. Shoots over White. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Sacramento.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Kobe White, and it's Marbury in at the 1. Here's Ridnour. Pass to Mullen. Fires the 3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Marbury. Here's Embry. Nails the baby hook. And now a 10-point Sacramento lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Vaughn. And he gets that one. Vaughn's got his first points in this one. Sacramento leading by 8. Here's Marbury. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Arizon. No made baskets yet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Embry. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now here's Jaquez. He's got 5. Pass to Ridnour. And it's all from three-point range. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Embry passes to Arizin. Here's Marbury. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Oh, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. 4th, the Timberwolves.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Out to the wing. Here's Vaughn. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Embry. Here's Pachulia. Right wing. Here's Marbury. No points yet. He buries it from 3. And the Kings lead by 13.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
For Sacramento, number 5, Ron Artest.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Ridnour. Yet to see a basket. This one for 3. Minnesota again missing. The Kings lead by 13. Pass to Artest. Here's Embry. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Marbury. No good off the glass. Timberwolves trail by 13. Ridnour, pass to Hayes. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Artest. He has 7. Pass to Embry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Artest. It's rebounded by Divac. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To win the cold spell. Embry grabs a miss. Embry's got 8 rebounds in the game.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. It doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Ridnour. No made baskets yet. Here's Mullen on the take. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Pass to Marbury. Inside. Here's Pachulia. And he goes in for the dunk.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Timberwolves trail by 15. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Hardaway. Not a lot of room.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
On defense, Sacramento. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Markkanen for 3. Yes! Markkanen from deep.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Pass to Harrison. Here's Yakachonis. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Parker passes to Mullen. From the high post, Walker pulls down the board. The Kings lead by 14. Pass to Harrison. And he can't get that one. Good D by Hardaway. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Bonner, pass to Mullen. Here's Bonner. Walker covering. And that one's good. Bonner's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Harrison. Shakes him. And the layup is good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Timberwolves trail by 14. Mullen, pass to Parker. It's Markkanen on the wing. Sinks the tray. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket.
And I want to see Markkanen continue to shoot from deep because he's a quality sniper with impressive range.
1:14 left in the second. Here's Jakučionis. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hardaway's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Parker. Fires from deep. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Kings lead by 8. Pass to Harrison. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Jakučionis. Parker defending. Shots blocked.
If you can, use up the clock and route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
A little mid-range shot is up. A nice shot by Harrison. Harrison's got 4 points in the quarter.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And so it's Sacramento ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this.
Get ready for the big half-court shot. Jump ball. They're entering the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Sacramento Kings. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Sacramento leading by 10. And it's Hardaway in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Jakučionis. That one goes in. 9 points in the game. Here's Parker. Here's Hardaway. Down low. Here's Divac. A one-hand jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Mullen pass to Parker. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
From outside the arc, connects from downtown. And the Kings lead by 13.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Vaughn. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Vaughn's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Harrison. For three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from there.
Jaquez is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Kings also making a change. White's checked in. Here's Artest. Jaquez covers. Fades away. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
Well, I don't know if he needed the fadeaway, but the points count all the same.
Pass to Vaughn from deep. That shot, no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Here's Jakubonis. Here's Artest. Jaquez grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Back to Jaquez. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Vaughn. White against Parker. Outside Hardaway. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Parker, no good. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Jakubonis. Rebound Minnesota. Hardaway's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Hardaway's got 10 points in the game.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop this?
It's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The 4th spot held by the Timberwolves.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Now here's Parker. Pass to Ridnour from behind the arc. Pachulia with a rebound. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Marbury. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Parker against White. Out to the right wing. Left side, Jaquez. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Give him 8.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
To the paint. It's stolen by Jaquez. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. White for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Ridnour. The 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Marbury. Here's Artest. Jaquez covers. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Artest. Artest has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Marbury. Here's Embry. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
To the middle. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Jaquez. Both shots good from the stripe. Sacramento leading by 6. Timeout call, Sacramento.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops. Stolen by Parker. Pass to Ridnour. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
Parker outside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Kings lead by 4. Outside White. Pass to Walker. Here's Collier. 5 to shoot. Here's Marbury. Sacramento again missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. The 3. Oh, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
With the drive, Marbury. It's good. Marbury's got his second basket on the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Pass to Ridnour. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. Inside, here's Pachulia, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot.
Here's Ridnour. 6 points for him. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Marketed from long range. Walker pulls down the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Collier. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Parker passes to Bonner. Back to Parker. Ball stolen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer Yakachonis nails it from 3. Yakachonis has got 9.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Parker outside. Markkanen sets a screen. Three-pointer. Markkanen stretching the floor.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Collier, and it's Embry in at the 4-man position.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Parker passes to Mullen. Hardaway from outside. Embry grabs a miss. Embry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Yakachonis. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Divac.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Yakachonis. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Markkanen.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's the pick. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. Sacramento leading by 5. It's intercepted. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Harrison. Blocked! Second shot opportunity. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 3. Hardaway, the pass to Parker. Here's Markkanen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the way Markkanen plays inside is exactly what that coaching staff wants.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
And when Markkanen is used correctly, he can be an important contributor. A big man who can really shoot, which is valuable in today's game.
Markkanen hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Parker passes to Hardaway, and there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for the Timberwolves. The Kings lead by 3. Here's Yakachonis. Pass to Embry. Here's Artest. Jaquez covers, and he makes it.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Now Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Pass to Artest. Shoots over Jaquez. A nice shot by Artest. And the Kings lead by 4.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Parker passes to Devos. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. The Kings lead by 3. Pass to Artest.
A great job to establish position and square up. They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Parker outside. And here's Jaquez. And it's all tied up.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The Kings call timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Artest. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for Dienasty. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Stolen. Fast break, Minnesota to take the lead, and Hardaway lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 15 points here in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in this second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
To the inside, Artest. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Hardaway. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Yakichonis. Pass to Artest. Here's Harrison. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Here's Jaquez. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Number 17. Chris.
Kings trail by 4. Here's Yakichonis. Pulls the trigger. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Jacks up a 3. Another possession. Another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
The Kings call timeout. Kings trail by 7. Oh, he jammed it.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From downtown. No good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Cash money from in close.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Now there's the screen. Now here's Hardaway. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 3. Book it!
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Stolen by Parker. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Driving inside. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Left side, Hardaway.
Take a break. Take a break. Reset.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Oh, the shot is off! Minnesota's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Knocks it loose.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And a one-handed slam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Shoots a 3. That misses. Parker outside. Minnesota picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free?
And you'd like to... say these teams are playing well coming in. But that is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Miles Turner. Smith is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Horford. And it's Irving in at the 3, the small forward. Now Kobe, following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Gasol, a screen on Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Bryant. Here's Demon. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Here's Smith. Turner with the screen for Smith. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Outside Irving. Pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
There's just no hesitation from 3 for Bain. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Smith. Here's Demon. 11 points last game. And the basket by Kobe.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here is Smith. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Gasol, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Inside, and Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Abdul-Jabbar up top. For 3, Kobe. Second chance shot, and it's sent back by Horford. Smith outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside, Porter. Pass to Kobe. Here's Demon. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. Here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. The Lakers second.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Pass to Irving. over Porter. And it's Irving missing. And it's Porter with the ball for Los Angeles. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now, here is Smith after the miss from Pau Gasol. Irving passes to Bain. Horford sets a screen for Bain. Over Demon. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got 5 now.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with him.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Irving. He's around 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Horford sets a screen for Smith. Offline with his 3.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's to Demon. Over Smith. Demon, that's good. He has 6. Here's Smith. Horford sets a screen for Smith. No good on the 3.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. And, of course, there's Los Angeles. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Kuzi. Bryant gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bryant's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Williams. Now Edey. Joseph looking around. Mr. Williamson. Shot to stop the run. Kuzi with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's defended by Edey. It's sent back by Edey. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's Williamson. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Stojakovic. Porter with the steal, and they're moving it up. Williamson with the block.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Lakers leading by 3. And passes to Kuzi. Stojakovic's screen on Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Williamson. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Here's Kuzi. He has yet to score. Bryant finds Abdul-Jabbar. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Joseph the pass to Johnson. Williamson outside. A 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Williamson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Lets it go from the wing. Not by Joseph. No good.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Outside Stojakovic. They get it back. From deep. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Johnson, that's for 2. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 6. Kobe, the pass to Kuzi. Down low, here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's sent back by Edey. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And it's time for an injury report.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Desmond Bane out there with Smith. Then there's Irving. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Horford in at the power forward position. Here's Demon. After the made shot from Desmond Bane. Pass to Gasol. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Horford. And here's Gasol outside. Goes back up. And Gobert with the layup. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Here's Smith. Shakes him. Davis against Irving. Turner with a screen on Davis. Pass to Turner. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Irving, he takes it in. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Here's Demon. 6 points for him. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Right side Davis. Over Smith. And again, the Lakers no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Irving. Drives to the hoop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Free throw, good, Irving.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Both free throws good for Irving. The Lakers leading on the wing, Davis. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Now here's Irving. Over Davis. And another miss by Memphis. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Kuzi. Now here's Gasol. Over Bain. Gasol, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bounce pass, Smith. Irving looking over the floor. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To the inside. Irving with the steal. And there's Bain. That's good on the assist from Julius Irving. And now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals playing disruptive basketball.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys.
Now here is Smith after the miss from Pau Gasol. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's the Demon. Gobert with a screen on Bain. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
So timeout call here. The first from Memphis. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Gobert. Stojakovic comes in for Pau Gasol. Porter's checked in for Davis. And Kobe is subbed in for Demon. Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Porter against Joseph. Over Porter. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Kuzi. Bryant, high post. And they pick up 2. Kobe's got 10 points in the game. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Now, here's Johnson. Edie gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Kobe, no luck. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Williamson missing. Lakers shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Stojakovic, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Edey, guarded by Kobe. Williamson double team. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 3 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stojakovic, 6 feet out. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced and the skill level continues to rise.
And Memphis making a change here. Smith has checked in. And he makes the first.
We got this. Oh, I got to shoot it. Big guy. Got to get it. Big check.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Porter with the steal. Outside Bryant. There's the 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points of the night.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Buries it from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And it's Kobe missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It's Samar, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now Joseph, following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williamson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for 1 more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Zion Williamson. 1 shot.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
With the fadeaway, the shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up by 8. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
38. And ready for some amazing stuff from your pocket bike, Arena Entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And look at the Nets matchup. No one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance, but a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They need to go to their locker room and watch film of shooting, the best shooters in the world. Like me. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, in your career, you shot almost 50% from the field. It's not such a bad idea. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And here is Los Angeles now. 8-point game. They've got Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Gasol. Then there's Demon, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. And it's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. A moment for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I did get some news from the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
Memphis leading by 11. Smith on the wing, defended by Bryant. Smith against Kobe. Smith, no luck.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Porter passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
He's so focused as a player. Gasol sticks with his play and just draws the foul on that shot.
The Lakers, Pau Gasol, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gasol.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Both good from the line that time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Smith launches it from deep. Smith missing again. Lakers trail by 9. Bryant looking it over. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Demon, he trains the quick shot. Demon's got 8.
Want that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Smith outside. Porter against Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment to see numbers for Porter. He's getting around 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 10. That's the Demon. The kick out to Porter. And here is Bryant. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He's got 13.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Horford sets a screen for Smith. Pass to Horford. A steal. Kobe against Bane. Outside, Kobe. Here's Demon. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith outside. Turner with the screen for Smith. And again, Memphis no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to Demon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kobe. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Bane kicks to Horford. Turner with the screen for Smith. And again, Memphis no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Back to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Bane passes to Smith. Irving against Bryant. To stop the drought. And it's Irving missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Kobe, 13 points in the game. The Grizzlies pull it in. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith outside. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kobe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Porter. Gasol looking around, out to the right wing. Here's Demon. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Horford with the screen on Bryant. Smith's shot is good.
No 3-pointers for him in that first half, but the second half, different story.
Lakers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With some changes.
Now for your Lakers breakers, let me hear you.
On the wing, Porter. To the middle, Edey with the steal. To the paint, here's Williamson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Los Angeles. Williamson kicks to Joseph. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Joseph's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Memphis leading by 10. Edie with a screen for Joseph. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Kuzi. Hasn't made one yet. Gasol on the high post. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Kuzi. Gasol, a screen on Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. 4th, Pau Gasol.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting for Memphis, Joseph. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Joseph. And Joseph drops them both.
Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
To the wing on the left. Gobert with the bounce pass. Really left alone there. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Williamson with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Kuzi. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Davis. 16 feet away. And it's in off the backboard.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here comes your Lakers 11. Here they are, the Laker Girl Dance Team.
Gasol against Williamson. Outside, Joseph. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush this.
Davis inside, working on Williams. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Over Davis. And that one comes up a bit short. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. quarter against Joseph. Lakers whipping the ball around now. The lead now in single digits. Gasol's got 8 points.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Here's Williamson, and Gasol sends it back. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading by 9. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Horford is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Smith, and it's Joseph into the 3 slot. Now here's Joseph. Smith for 3, and Davis pulls it down. To Demon. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. Back to Davis. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
Turner's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Johnson.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 1 shot.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Bangs home the trifecta.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Pass to Davis. Over Joseph. And it's Davis missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Bain passes to Smith. Horford sets a screen for Smith. Turner controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Here's Demon, and it's sent back by Turner. Payne for 3. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Demon. Outside, Davis. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Bain. Pass to Smith. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bain with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. Smith outside. From deep 3-point land. Porter pulls it in. Lakers trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Memphis with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Bain. Turner with a screen on Kobe. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Demon. Down low. That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And the dunk by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Gasol's checked in for Davis. Irving's checked in for Memphis. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, here is Smith, and a wide-open look for Payne. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And stolen by Horford. On the wing, Payne. Outside, Horford. And Smith punches it from deep. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
At the line for the Lakers, Pau Gasol. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gasol. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore. And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
From range, Kobe drills it.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Smith outside, lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's. Here's Deming, covered by Smith.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Deming. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Great D that time from Bain. Turner with the screen for Smith. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Smith's got 12 points here in the second half. Now here's Bryant. As to Demon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Grizzlies call timeout.
If you see yourself in the building, then you know what to do. Show up your moves. Give yourself a big round of applause.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Picked by Horford. Lets it go. He puts in the J.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Horford against Gasol. From about 16, it misses. And it's Irving with the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Smith. Fires away from outside. Oh, he hits the deep three.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Smith, rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trail by 13. Horford pulls it down. The Grizzlies shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Smith drives in. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
5 on the clock. Here's Porter. 18 feet away. Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Memphis.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year. Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Smith.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in for Miles Turner. Zion Williamson comes in for Al Horford. Joseph, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Williams in for Bain. Now here's Williams, and the shot goes in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Kuzi. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Joseph. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game.